destination. Let's do this.
Now that is what you call a shot. That was unbelievable. Right, getting in the video. What I've got here is 7 tips for sniping in this game, which is Modern Warfare Remastered if you didn't click onto that. So yeah, here we go. I'm going to go down to my settings and my sensitivity. So for sensitivity, it all depends on what your like gameplay style is. If you're looking to do like more long shots and be more accurate, you want to have that low. You want to have your settings low. But if you're trying to do like quick scoping and stuff like that, you want them like much higher so you can snap your aim in and out towards people's movements and whereabouts they're moving to. So for me, I've got it on 10 and 5. I always have the horizontal sensitivity lower because you don't want to be like whizzing up and down, because if you're generally people are like sort of in the middle of your screen, so as long as you tend to be in the middle all the time, you can stop from flying up or down on your aim, and you can just go left and right a lot quicker, which does make it a lot easier when even if when there's multiple people, because if you're trying to quickly aim onto people and you might aim to the feet, it's going to be no good, is it? So yeah, I always have them ones. I always have those ones vertical, high, and horizontal. It doesn't have to be half of what that one is, it just as long as it's a bit lower so it's not as sensitive. Right, so I've just joined a quick private lobby just so I can give you an example of the next few tips. Now then, tip number 2 is when you're aiming at people, you've got the hold breath function. When it is the left analog stick clicking, so you hold your breath. Now that is obviously good for there we go. That is obviously good for when you're aiming at people that's far away, but I mean this is just completely personal preference, and it may not even do anything beneficial for you, but I feel as though when I do that, when I'm quick scoping, I don't know, it just sort of makes it a bit easier for me. It seems to helps me get the shots in. So even when it's just quick, like quick like hold in, you know what I mean? It's nothing. It's like you're holding the sight down for a while. You just in and out straight away. So I mean, try it. You know, it seems to be working for me. Another one that I feel, I mean, it might. This is another thing that, as well as the holding your breath thing, I like to sometimes when I shoot, like duck straight after it, or wait, pretty much as I'm shooting. I'm trying to get out of the way. I should have maybe picked a little bit of a bigger map. Yeah, I try to like just duck straight after. Or even jump. Yeah, because I've got myself into the habit of jumping as I'm shooting. It may help, it may not help, probably doesn't, but there's another just little habit I've got myself into. A big thing for me is, which I do it in every game, doesn't matter what it is that I'm playing, I turn the vibration off. Mainly in this type of situation is because if you're aiming at someone and you're trying to like move the analog stick around and stuff, and they start shooting you and you're getting hit, the controller vibrates. It's gonna put you off ever so slightly in it. So it'd be more beneficial to you if you have that off, and there's going to be no distractions for when you're shooting. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's another one. Right, moving on. We're going to go to the perks next. Boop. So for the class setup, pick whichever sniper you want. If you're going to be looking at getting like one-shot kills and stuff that, you want to be using either the M4A3, M4O-A3, sorry, the R700, the Barrett 50 cal, or the Stag Aggressor. I sweated out quite a few supply drops just so I can get this gun, because it's pretty much like the intervention of Modern Warfare 2. So I definitely wanted to be using this while I was playing, and it is quite a good gun. For that, I mean, you can put an ACOG gun if you want. I don't really tend to use them. I'm not keen on them in this game. I just prefer to have the normal scope it has. Tactical grenades, whatever you want, personal preference. I just use the flash because sometimes I tend to flash myself, and if I use the stun grenade, it slows your movements down, and it just makes it 10 times harder for you if people are coming towards you. Perk 1, completely up to you. You can use whatever perk you would prefer using. I have Bandolier just because obviously you get more ammo, and you can obviously get more kills if you have more ammo, or you can miss more shots, because I tend to do that quite a lot as well. Perk 2, I'd say stopping power, mainly if you're playing core, just because obviously it gives you that increased bullet damage like it says, and then makes it easier to get the one-shot kill. If you don't want to use that, I'd use sleight of hand, just because then you can reload your gun quicker, so you can get more shots off in a shorter period of time. Lastly, perk 3, I always use deep impact, just because if people are camping in buildings or whatever, and you know whereabouts they are, you can just shoot them through the walls, and hopefully the bullet connects and you can get a kill. Steady aim as well, that's another one you can use, but it increases your hip fire actually, but I don't really do many no scopes or all that, so it doesn't really benefit me that much. Like I did it just 2 seconds ago as well in the video, private matches, the best thing to do, stick all these settings on and try everything out, and just do it all in a private match. Stick some bots on, stick as many as how many you can have. You can have 17 bots, so you can have 17 bots running around. You can just practice all the new little tips I'll give you, and let me know down below in the comments how you get on, if you've tried them out and what you think of the tips, if any of them work for you, or if you've got any little personal preferences that I can try out as well, because I'm always open to suggestions for things like that. So yeah, I hope you enjoy the video, and I'll see you next time.